We stayed at one of the cheapest all-inclusive resorts in the Dominican Republic, and honestly, I wasn't expecting much. But this private rooftop jacuzzi changed everything about our trip. This is actually our first time visiting the Dominican Republic together. And we chose it because we're always looking for those Caribbean destinations where we can truly reconnect as a couple. When we found this adult-only resort for under $820, we knew we had to experience it and give you the real story about what you actually get for that price. The moment we landed, Fantasy Travel was waiting with that cold Presidente beer. If you've never been to the Dominican Republic, the drive-in here is absolutely chaotic. That's exactly why we always book Fantasy Travel. They're professional, safe, and let me tell you, that ice-cold beer the second you get in, that's when you know you officially switched to island time. If you want to know a little bit more about the Dominican Republic Airport, we're actually doing a complete Dominican Republic Airport breakdown in our next video. So make sure you're subscribed to catch that. Alright, here's what 816 gets you. Our Colonial Spanish Suite. 2 full floors, which we honestly weren't expecting for this price point. Downstairs, you've got the spacious living room with a proper work desk. Perfect if you're working remotely like we do sometimes. The king-size bed was incredibly comfortable, and the jetted tub in the main bathroom, we used it every single day. But here's the genius part. There's a second bathroom upstairs, so when you're going back and forth to the rooftop, you're not tracking water through the entire room. And this private rooftop jacuzzi became our absolute sanctuary. Complete privacy, incredible views, and we honestly spent most of our time up here. Morning coffee, afternoon sun sessions, evening relaxation under the stars. Being in the adult-only side, which is called El Beso, gives you exclusive access to Pez Dama restaurant. And this is where the value really shows. The breakfasts were excellent day after day, and lunch and dinner became a la carte experiences. We tried the main resort buffet, and I need to be honest, it really didn't meet our expectations. The difference between Pez Dama and the main buffet is like night and day. If you're planning to hit the specialty restaurants, listen to this. You have to book through their app, but they only open reservations the morning of. Be on that app at 6 a.m. because spots disappear fast. First restaurant we tried was their Teppanyaki. Their Teppanyaki place, let me tell you, the chef puts on this entertaining show with all the flipping and fire. Oh Lord, but honestly, the food didn't match the entertainment. The rice was hard, no flavor, and while the chicken and steak were okay, I'd give this a 2 out of 10. Plus, let me tell you right now, be ready to smell like the grill all night. It's enclosed and it gets blazing hot in there. Dulce Vita. The Italian restaurant was completely different. Great atmosphere, air conditioning, and the food earned a solid 8 out of 10. This became our go-to spot for special dinners. Now the steakhouse was good too. Quality meat, proper preparation. I'd rank it second after the Italian restaurant. After dinner, we always ended up at the piano bar. We made the piano bar our evening hangout every single time. Live music, quality drinks, and the perfect atmosphere for couples who want to actually talk to each other. This was definitely our favorite spot. We have a sports bar that gets packed fast. We stopped by one night to watch basketball, but it was hard to find a quiet corner. Not really our vibe. So we ended up going back to the piano bar. During the day, Mike's Coffee became our go-to. Great coffee, pastries, and that carrot cake, oh my god, became my absolute favorite throughout the stay. All my videos, I love to keep it real. And let me tell you, the beach had heavy sargasso seaweed during our stay, which has been an issue throughout the Caribbean this year. It really impacted the beach experience. Let me tell you, room service was awful. It was slow unless you tipped up front. I'm talking $2 to $3 daily to get decent service. The resort gets packed fast too, especially the bowling alley and pool areas. But having that private rooftop space when everything else gets crowded, absolutely priceless. If you're staying at El Beso, the adult-only side, which we stayed in, guests get access to all the main resort amenities. You get the lazy river with swim-up bar, you get bowling, and if you like that kind of vibe of partying, there's always a foam party throughout the week. There's also a Dominican culture night throughout the week where you could buy crafts from local artists. And there's a crepe snack bar by the pool if you're looking for something different than the usual resort food. Sitting in the rooftop jacuzzi every evening, watching another Dominican sunset, I kept thinking about a verse in the Bible. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. This was our season to rest, to reconnect. This trip wasn't about checking off attractions or social media content. It was about creating space for us as a couple, remembering why we choose each other every day. So here's my honest verdict. For $816, you get a 2-story suite with private rooftop jacuzzi, exclusive dining that's way better than the main buffet, and access to all amenities. And so what? Yes, like any other place, you'll face challenges. Slow room service without tips, crowded areas, beach might disappoint, but the rooftop jacuzzi alone makes this worth it for couples seeking privacy and reconnection. This wasn't our only Dominican Republic stop. We also stayed at a much more expensive Colonial Fort resort, and you won't want to miss that comparison. Plus, we got that Dominican Republic airport breakdown coming next week. If this inspired you to plan your own getaway, remember, we're certified travel advisors. Check the description for our planning services. Drop a comment below if you have any questions in reference to this resort. Now, if you stayed at this resort, I want to invite you to also drop a comment and let us know how your experience was. I also want to invite you to check out this next video that might be the winning destination or hotel that you're looking for. Remember, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next adventure. Keep exploring, keep connecting, and never stop dating your spouse.